Legend of Total War here with turn 4 of the Westeros Total War Hotseat campaign as House Martell. Alright, so there's been a few developments, I suppose, in the last turn. None of them that directly concern me. For the most part, no one really wants to do much with me because I am who I am. I can't really change that. But they're able to box me in. Anyway, so the Tullys have been completely wiped out by the Lannisters. They've annexed every last one of their territories. So I know that the Tullys had a huge disadvantage, and the Lannisters had a huge advantage in them going first, getting a chance to just basically wreck the entire Tully force before we had even a chance to do anything about it, which was, you know, arguably unfair, but whatever. So now that could be both a good and a bad thing. Obviously, Lannisters are the front runners of this campaign at the moment, which is okay. It's too early to say, oh, you're winning based on turn 4. But because he's taken so many territories so aggressively, I think everyone, well, I'm hoping everyone is going to be on edge with that, because that's usually how everyone views me. As soon as I start taking shit like crazy, everyone starts going on edge. I mean, understandably so. So I think that the Lannisters are going to struggle to find a lot of allies. Even though they've got a lot of allies to begin with here, I don't know, we'll just see what happens, really. But he's definitely made some good moves. Anyway, what I'm going to do is the only thing I feel like I can do, and I'm going to make ready for war against Renly. Now he's boxed me in by building a fort there, but to be honest, I wouldn't bloody go attack by land. It's stupid in this hot seat because we can't get spies. So I'm also going to take the princess and Oberyn, this guy, and all of the cavalry here. And we're going to bring them up to here. Now we should be able to besiege this settlement here next turn. And you might think besieging it's risky, but here's the thing. This settlement here, like I've planned this out. And luckily I can talk about this because my plan will come into fruition before my episode is released, so Rampaned doesn't get a chance to watch it. If I manage to build a fort across here, no one from this settlement here can come down and attack it. No one from this settlement can come down here and attack it. This settlement here is too far away for, I think, even cavalry to relieve the settlement. I've already scouted, there's hardly any troops in there, and they're all infantry. Now, obviously, bringing a near full stack here, full of cavalry, even if he sallied out against my siege, he would not be able to beat it, especially since we've got horse archers. So that's our plan of attack there. Now, the problem with what we've just done is, in regard to taking the troops out of the city, is that it has fucked our economy because a lot of these troops are getting free upkeep. However, we've got to expand if we want to get a better economy. So we pay a bit of money now. Hopefully this doesn't totally blow up in our face, and we lose half of our fucking family tree and all of our army. I feel like I need to leave this here because although Koda has expressed that he doesn't want to attack me, you can't trust anyone in this campaign. The best way to ensure that someone's not going to attack you is to not give them an opportunity to attack you. Now, he might blockade my port here, but that will do absolutely nothing to me anyway, because it's not even providing any money, so big deal. Now, he is allied with with Renly, but I don't know if he's willing to attack me because of it. Now, the thing is, if the Tyrells do come down here, I can hit them, I think. Because in order for him to attack Skyreach properly, he would have to build a fort on the other side of Skyreach, which of course won't happen because I can reinforce them, Skyreach, with these cavalry. Now, if he sends a full stack of troops to Skyreach here, I can defend it with these troops here. I mean, bring them up and deal with it. I can do that. I mean, I could also build a fort here, but forts are expensive, and we need to be very careful with what we spend our money on. If he attacks this settlement, there's obviously tons of troops here. Now, I'm actually going to disband some troops here because our economy is just... I need more money, because money is what we need. And infantry, although, you know, can be good in this hot seat, we really got to focus on cavalry. Anyway, I can't move them any further. I mean, I could possibly maybe go and get some more ships, but our economy is really on a knife's edge at the moment, so I can't spend anything. Now, I've got 3,000 in the bank, but I'm reluctant to spend any of it because I want to be able to build forts here next turn, maybe one there and there, so that I can basically have a base of operations in the Stormlands and then try and work from there. However, obviously not building anything will stifle my economy a little bit. I mean, there's still some things being built that are going to improve my economy. The thing is, if I cancel the construction now, for one thing, I don't get the extra income in a few turns, but I don't get the full amount back anyway, so it's best I don't put the money in there right now. And if we have a look at any other settlements out here where we could possibly disband some more troops, they've all got free upkeep, so we don't want to disband any free upkeep units. Okay, also, this guy here, send him to the Tor to garrison it. Now, we could start recruiting some more Dornish nobles because they can get free upkeep inside of the city. But, like I said, we need money to deal with this. If I go over here and I can't build a fort, he could... Who knows what he could do? He could bring some forces over here and wreck us. And anyway, having a base of operations there, you know, a really strong defensive position, the only way he'd be able to come at me is by sea, which, you know, I do know he's building a navy, so we're going to have to move quickly. Now, if I'm standing right here, he shouldn't be able to even see where I am, unless, of course, he's got a navy. But I already checked out here, there's no ships out this way. There's no way in hell he could know I'm coming. I mean, he could assume something, but there's no way he could possibly know. Now, that's basically all I can do this turn, so I'm just revealing, I guess, my strategies. So I'm trying to stay with good relations with the Tyrell. So basically, I chose to go after Renly simply because his position is a lot weaker than the Tyrell's, and he's a weaker player than Koda. So that's just all it came down to. Going after a weaker target, I've got a greater chance of success. Tyrell's lands are richer, but I don't even think I'd be able to succeed. Also, I think the Tyrells are sort of in league with the Lannisters. I really don't want to piss off the Lannisters at this stage. I have no idea what Renly's up to. And that's all there is to it. I think he's just being defensive. Also, I do believe that the Martell starting position, the overall, I guess, GDP of the Martells is slightly stronger than the Stormlands. And that's it. I mean, oh, hang on, there was one more thing I had to do. I have to recruit a diplomat. That's not a huge expense, so I still have apparently 4,000 at the end of next turn. Probably more than that because this is being built, which, you know, it does really increase their trade income from these castles, but it's just not... I mean, it takes like 25 turns in order to get a profit off it, which is not that bad considering how slow this... You couldn't wait fucking 5 minutes, dog. 5 more minutes and I would have been done. God damn it. Alright, so I'm just questioning whether or not I should disband another unit of Dornish spears, maybe. Just because, you know, then if I got attacked and I sallied out, the Dornish spears, they're not really going to save my ass, to be honest, and they are costing me a bit of money that I could use to reinvest. So the thing is, the more troops I've got in here, the less likely Koda will be to attack. And Koda doesn't have any enemies, so you got to be careful about people that have no enemies. If we have a look at diplomacy, well, he's got enemies in Joffrey and Stannis, but I don't think he's going after either of them. I think he's being very defensive. I think he said he wanted to have an alliance with me, but I'm very reluctant to ally with people that just don't seem to want to do anything. I could make a... And, you know, that drastically does increase the percentage of trade, but still it's garbage amount. What about this? I mean, that's not too expensive, and it provides a bit of extra population growth, which we do need, but... Shit, I'm in between a rock and a hard place with a difficult starting position with this, because we don't have spies. I can't just blitz through everyone just based on skill. I've got to be very careful with what I do. Alright, so that's all I can do. Hopefully I don't get caught out at sea, because if I do, it's fucking GG. Anyway, moving on to the Lannisters' turn, and we'll see you next time, fuckers.